guys, my BMW E60 525 diesel manual, and it's actually a facelift. This has been driving around the globe a few times because this has been driving 337,000 kilometers. Let's talk about the faults on the car, because this is a BMW E60 and it's a 20-year-old electrical problem sitting right here. So of course there's some issues. I've been looking on the market for a little while now for these cars, not long but a little while, and a lot of cars have some faults. But this is nothing. This is nothing else. It also has some faults. This has a massive rust stain right there. That's not good. And I think that's actually a really bummer, because I'm going to use this a lot, is that it does not have any power to it. So it's most likely something with the wires or something, but it doesn't work. I think it's supposed to be electrical. You can just, or I don't really know. Yeah, it's actually electrical, this thing, but it doesn't work, so it's always out. But I will use it, so I don't care, but I would like to have power in there. So I would need to address that. And then I said, that doesn't work. I don't care so much about that. Maybe I will just delete this and like put a plug right here or something. That would be better. And now I am going to present to you the worst problem of all with this car. And that is when I open this up. Firstly, it's really, really heavy. Right there. That shock is a major problem. This is all fine. Hold the trunk lid with my head. Right there is where the shock is supposed to go, but it's find its way inside that hole instead. I don't know why. That's really strange. And I've also noticed that the car has like a button right there, so I assume this is supposed to be like electrical. It will go up and down by itself. It seems like there is some hydraulics connected to the hair, but these obviously don't work and they leak, so it's a major problem. But for right now I can't. It's a hassle, because I need to hold it, and when I try to close it now, I most likely, yeah, see, it's not closing, because now that's like, it's inside the hole now, and it will not really, so okay, I will have it all the way up. Woo! Okay, you know what, I can't. Yeah, it's not good. Ugh. There we go. Now the shock is loose and I can put it, I think it's in place. It will not stay in place, but it's in place right now. Look, there we go. Ah. Yeah, not good. So as I understand, there is some problems with the trunk lid that I will have to fix. I don't know if I will buy that new shocks that are electronical, or if I just will buy shocks that are like manual. That works as well. Here we have the engine bay. This is what a M57 3-liter engine looks like. I mean, it's not that much to see. It's a huge cover right here. One thing that's actually really strange, the previous owner told me that the facelift and preface share the same cover. I don't really know if I believe that, but because he said here is the power steering, but on a facelift there's the power steering, and that's true. The facelift does have power steering right there, which you can see obviously, and the preface does have power steering right there. That's correct, but I do not think this is a facelift cover. I think it's a preface cover. It doesn't matter, but it's just annoying. But it's not a huge issue. And the car has just been sealed on the gasket on the bottom of the engine, so that's really good. And it's not leaking any oil or anything, so that's really good. And it's quite powerful with its 300 horsepower, so it's nice. Now, let's actually take it for a drive. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit of my BMW E60 525 diesel, and I must say I really enjoy the details on the facelift. It's not a whole lot, but I really like. I can't remember having these lists on my preface, and it's now a system where I put the key in there and push a button instead of what I had on my earlier model, which was just the key you turn. But that was only for 2004. I understood that later, because the 2005 model was not like that. It does have actually, when I put it in reverse, you see here I do have sensors all around the car which I can turn on and off, And yeah, it's a manual, 6-speed manual. So I mean, 6-speed manual, 300 diesel horsepower. That is pretty good if you ask me. So this E60 is extremely comfortable, and I think this will be a nice fit for me when I'm going to use this as a daily and also use this on longer road trips. But you maybe want to feel how it pulls when we get on the road. We will try to step on it a little bit, but yeah, it does ride really good, as most BMW E60s actually do, because it does have air suspension in the back and it's on springs in the front. I don't know if it's some M Sport springs or something, but it does feel kind of low and look kind of low, but I think it's stock, and like I said, it's not M Sport or anything, so I don't really know. But I do really enjoy all the extra equipment that's on this car. It does have electrical steering column or something, so that when every time I start and stop the car, this steering wheel lifts up and stuff, and it's electrical, so I can adjust it. And yeah, it's really cool that I can do all these adjustments. I really like that. It has also the hi-fi sound package. I think that's so you have speakers here, and it's actually also like a subwoofer, not a subwoofer, but it's, yeah, it's placed a lot better. So let's step on it. I mean, it's really powerful. It got some torque. I don't know how much torque it got, but I mean, with close to 300 horsepower, it must be a lot of torque, because this engine originally has 197 horsepower, and now that it has that DPF delete and a new downpipe, it pulls really hard. And let's also actually check when we get boost, because that's also a little bit interesting. So if I took the throttle to the floor right now, and there, yeah, so we have boost at 2000 RPM, and I would say max boost at maybe 2002, 2003. That's really early, so it's really comfortable to drive. And we have cruise control as well, that works, and it's not adaptive cruise control, but it does have like a brake function. I don't really know what that does. I think it brakes when... No, it doesn't brake when you have a car in front. That would make it adaptive cruise control. It just brakes when you're going downhill, I would assume. So if I were to put cruise control on right now, and then... Okay, now it's on 60, let's go to 50. 50, 40, 30. Yeah, it definitely does brake by itself. I was not doing that. Let's feel another pull. Oh, yeah, it's really strong. I like that. Maybe it's better with some lights on in here. No, it's really comfortable. I mean, it's soft and comfy. It's not sporty, and I'm not saying it's sporty, but it doesn't need to be. I do have my Skyline and my drift car that is sporty cars. This doesn't need to be super sporty. Of course, it could be cool to have a little bit stiffer suspension, but I don't really know if I want that, because this is going to be used in the winter time, so I don't want it to be super low. Another issue I'm also want to fix is that I do not have a backup camera on this car, and that is something that you can't get on these models. So I am a little bit interested in actually swapping the screen to something aftermarket and then installing a backup camera, because that's really helpful when I'm going to hitch my trailer. That's yeah, really nice. So I want that, but I don't know how much work that is, and it's probably expensive with a new screen like right here. But I mean, if I were to buy it, I probably would get like Apple CarPlay, but it would be kind of cool to test that out. It pulls really hard. I mean, this is like a family cruiser, and it pulls so hard. It's fun. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and leave a comment telling me what kind of mods you think I should do to the car. And yeah, I'm excited to start this new project, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.